Hello everyone, I'm Justin,
I'm Ruby.
and for today's video we are reacting to Solo Leveling. So, have you ever heard of Solo Leveling?
No, not really.
Well, it is a Korean manga and currently its second season is airing right now. So, I thought it was a good idea to react to the openings and endings of both seasons.
So it's time to be international because
Yeah,
we are an international couple.
yeah.
So I'm really excited that we are getting to the Korean anime.
So yeah, this is a really good anime and
Mm,
a lot of people are saying a lot of good things about it. So I thought it would be interesting for you to see it.
yeah.
And maybe once we watch the openings, you can give me your opinion on what you think the story is about.
Okay.
Okay,
My
so
favorite thing because I
mhm.
always guess it wrong, but it shows my imagination.
Yeah. Okay, so are you ready for the first opening?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Ooh.
Starting kind of like mystical.
Mm. I feel like it's so different.
It feels like a bit rap, even.
It's a bit spiritual.
Mm-hmm. There's
I
a
like the
lot.
beat.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in the music. Like a lot of instruments and different sounds. Oh.
Ew.
Ooh.
Mm.
Some fighting.
I like the song.
Mm-hmm. It's in English, so we get to understand a bit of it.
Understand it a bit better,
Yeah.
but not really. Mm.
Okay, so that was the first opening for Solo Leveling.
Yeah.
So, first of all, your thoughts. What do you think of the music with the visuals?
The music is really good. Like I love the beats and I
Mm-hmm.
love how like the vocal of the singer.
Yeah.
And then I think the visuals itself is just really nice. Like
Mhm.
but it was a bit weird. Not really weird, but it was really like strange at first that it was showing like a really ancient time
Yeah,
things and
like
then right away cut to like
some
urban
statues,
cities.
yeah,
So
and
I was like,
then yeah.
what? But maybe it's because that guy has the power to like uh change to travel in
In time,
yeah in times and then because I see later on that
like
he was kind of
different.
showing his power there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. Um, I would say for me, I think like the music had a lot of different instruments, like
Yeah.
the drums
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know the synthesizer. There was a lot of different things that made it kind of unique
Mm-hmm.
because it was a bit different to what we
Yeah,
usually see in
yeah,
the other
yeah.
animes that feel more like music-wise more normal. This felt a bit different, which I
Mm-hmm.
liked.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. So well, how would you rank it?
uh I haven't there's no rank, there's nothing on the
I
rank
no, I
yet.
guess, but
How I
from one
rate
to
it
10, yeah, how would you
uh
rate it?
8.5
8.5. Oh,
because
so
I
you
think it's
liked
really good
it, yeah.
because it's like really different.
Mm-hmm.
Like usually my knowledge of the anime music that is generic is more like there's like a lot elevatings,
Yeah.
there's like heated blood, there's like fighting things
Mm-hmm.
in the music, but this one feels just like its own style.
Yeah. I would say for me, I was not a fan of the kind of like three-fourths of the song. It kind of like stops and then it starts the rap.
Mm-hmm.
I was not a fan of like that because like it feels kind of like the song was ending.
Suspended.
Yeah, the song was ending and then restarts.
Mm-hmm.
Not a fan of that. So I think for me, I will give it an 8.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Eight's so not
Yeah.
bad.
So I will say that you are completely wrong about your idea of what the show is about.
Oh.
So let's see what you get in the next opening.
But is it like related to the
To time traveling?
name of
Oh,
the
solo leveling?
yeah,
Yeah, kind of like
leveling up or leveling down?
leveling up.
Oh.
All right. So we're going to go with the first ending now.
Mm.
All right.
So he's just doing some evolution things.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I think it is fun that you said like it's evolution, because it has something to do with that.
Yeah.
But now we are going to the ending. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. You know, the endings are more like quiet, a bit different, not as hype as the openings.
It's giving me Death Note vibe.
Because of the way he's sitting.
Yeah. And the way
Okay.
he's staring at a screen.
Mm.
And also his outfit as well.
Mm. Feels really 3D.
It feels a bit like spooky to me, like
Yeah.
in a mental hospital, that type of vibe.
Yeah. But it has really strong voice.
This one also have like the dun 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 dun.
Ooh. I like that the match turning on. It looks interesting. Yeah, it really gives kind of like a horror, spooky vibes.
But I feel like he's fighting his own
Demons.
demon in his horror himself.
Ooh. Oh, it was really cool.
It is really cool, but it still didn't really tell me a lot about the plot. But maybe it's not supposed to tell me about.
Usually endings are not about the plot. They are more like kind of like when the director goes like a bit artsy. Like they do something different. They want to kind of do whatever they want, because usually it's not that much budget. But even though these still look really good, like there was some 3D shots that I really like when they were like lighting the match. I thought it was a really cool shot.
Yeah. I think I have noticed one thing. It's like it shows on the screen at first. It says "Will you accept?"
Oh.
So I was like, "Oh, that maybe he accepts something." Because like
that's something out of the plot.
Yeah, and then also like at first he was staring at like a blue screen, like blue. Everything's just pure, like kind of bluish, and later on it changed to red. So I feel like that's probably resembles something, and represents something.
Yeah.
And then it changed back to blue.
Okay, yeah. You're getting some clues of what the story is about. Okay, so for the song, I know it's not fair to compare an opening to an ending, but if it was just for the ending, how would you rate it?
Maybe 8.
8? Oh, yeah.
I still like the opening better.
Of course, the opening is better. I will give it a 7.5 too, like just a bit lower, but it's still a good song. But yeah, there's not much visuals, even though it has some cool visuals.
It has some cool things.
Yeah, okay. So let's go to the second opening.
Yeah, but it kind of is a bit creepy.
Yeah, a bit creepy. Okay, so this is the opening for the second season.
The season that's airing right now.
Yeah. The first episode just aired like 2 or 3 days ago. So yeah, let's see what we get. And I see the song is by Lisa. It's a really good singer. I think we have reacted to a few of her songs. So let's see.
It's so cool.
Yeah, you can see animation-wise, it's an improvement. And yeah, her voice is super strong. Ooh.
A good match.
Yeah, I like that deep voice.
Ooh, cool fighting scene.
Yeah, a lot of fighting.
And everybody feels like level up. They all have wearing
like,
better gear.
Yeah. I love the combination of voices. They really match. Yeah, but I would say it still feels a bit similar to the first opening, where there are like a lot of fighting.
Mm. But this fighting is more colorful.
Yeah.
I like the girl singing the
Mm-hmm.
key melody, and then the guy was matching with like
Yeah, with like
something,
the deeper
so it feels
voice.
like
Yeah,
really
like they are like working together.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
matches really well.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, I loved it. I think
Mhm.
the two voices, yeah, really match well together, and it just makes it like a better song.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's really, I would say, like harmonious in a way, because sometimes when you hear two people singing, they are both good in their own way, but when you put it together, you just feel kind of like separated. But
Yeah,
this one is like really mingled well,
yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
think. Mm-hmm.
And I would say on the animation side, I felt it was a bit better, but it felt still a bit pretty similar to the first season
Yeah.
opening, especially like during like the fighting sequences.
Mm.
It kind of felt like kind of a continuation of what the
Yeah.
first season had in the fighting. But yeah, as you said, it was more colorful
Yeah, and it's more, as I said, like level up maybe in their
in their
equipment and
gear. Yeah.
everything, like their power, because there's more sparks,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah,
sparkles,
yeah.
and then like more different colors showing. So
Mm-hmm.
I would say it's like maybe a symbol for leveling up.
That he's leveling up.
Yeah.
Okay. So how you rate a song?
I like it, but I wouldn't really think it's better than the
Than the
first
first one?
one.
I would also say they are similar.
Yeah.
I think for me, I would give it an 8. I
The
also gave
same.
the
Yeah,
same.
yeah. Same
Mm-hmm.
for me, but
Yeah,
I
I
gave
think
it 8.5.
yeah, I think both are strong songs, but not reaching like that extra to
Mm.
make it like special.
Mm.
But yeah, but they are pretty good songs.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And so, what do you think the story's about now, with like this extra information?
I don't really get extra information, but I know they're fighting something like a big demon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And there's like I roughly calculated there's like the main guy and then the main girl,
Mm-hmm.
ponytail,
Yeah.
and then the other girl that's a fighter, and
Okay.
one guy that's a fighter too.
Okay.
And they all have different color, but I can't
Mm-hmm.
remember because I have goldfish memory.
I guess after we see the second ending, I will tell you what the story's about.
Okay, I really want to know because my curiosity is like.
So let's go for the second ending.
Wait, I feel like the biggest differences between like the two openings that it shows less urban cities.
More like a fantasy world.
Yeah, more like a fantasy world,
Mm-hmm.
and it may be connected to like the opening one, the first part of it, and then the random part of it. Because right now they're not showing when he was in the mental hospital.
Yeah, you're getting into something. Okay, so ready for the second ending? This one is by TK. TK is a really strong singer. He has one of the best anime openings ever, and I believe we reacted to one of his songs in the Chainsaw Man endings, and that was one of your favorites, in fact. So I believe this will be a good one.
My expectation is high.
Yeah, so let's go.
Wait, this is the ending or opening?
The ending.
Oh, sorry. See, he's running from the mental hospital to the fantasy world now.
Mm-hmm.
This is so pretty. Oh my god.
Oh, I love his voice. I love how he's like kind of whispering.
So he was a prisoner, now he's a king.
Maybe.
Woo.
Oh, it's a really strong voice. I love his voice, it's so good. Yeah, it kind of feels like he escaped from the hospital and...
Yeah, I want to know, is he just bipolar or he's really like traveling to
time
fantasy world? Or is that his new identity offering the hand, or it's just like two people, you know?
Okay.
First
Well,
question, is that a
uh,
same person?
they are the same person,
Okay.
yes. Okay, so, well, before I tell you what the story's about, what do you think of the song?
The song is really good. I like it.
I think I really like the song, but I would say the visuals felt the worst
Is
out of
it?
the old songs, out of all the openings and endings that we saw. I felt like there was not too much. Like in the even in the first ending, there was like a lot of like movement and a lot of
Mm,
like different things. And in this one, aside from like the cop that looked really 3D and
yeah.
really pretty, there was just like a lot of pan out of the all the army or like the
Mm-hmm.
big hall.
Yeah.
So there was really not much going on in
Yeah.
the visuals.
He likes complexity,
Mm-hmm.
but I think this one is really like cool in its own way because like I notice how detailed it is, like to the classic style of the
Yeah.
architecture, and then like the
Mm-hmm.
soldiers. I know that it may use like a still scene and then they zoom in, zoom out, like move there, but I still really like it.
Yeah. All right.
But I just found like the eating grapes part is kind of weird. Like it was just he was eating grapes
Yeah.
and then drinking wine. I know you made
I don't know
wine
if
out of
that.
but
Yeah.
I don't know what's
I don't know if that represents anything because, like, as far as I have watched, that doesn't mean anything.
wine is classy, and maybe
Yeah,
grape is just like normal people because we're common people. We eat
hmm
grapes. We don't drink
maybe,
wines every day.
maybe it's a metaphor for something. I don't know.
Maybe only the author can
Yeah.
explain, or you
So,
guys can explain.
yeah.
Yeah,
So, how you rate it?
the song or
But like the ending in general.
I actually like this one better than the ending first.
First, oh, so how
Wait,
you rate it?
a can I give it 8.25 because I don't think
Sure.
it's better than the openings, but
All
it's
right.
better than
Then the
the
endings.
yeah.
All right. Yeah, 2.5.
Yeah, 8.25.
8.25.
I'm playing my own rule.
Okay. So for me, I would say if it was just the song, I would give it a 9. If it was just the visuals, I would give it a 7. So I have to give it an 8
Oh, average.
because
Yeah.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
because as much as I love the song, I really didn't like the visuals.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so as an ending for the story, I will just tell you what the story is about. Basically, they live in this world where gates open, and in those gates there are monsters. And some people awaken abilities and become hunters that fight those monsters.
Mm-hmm.
And when you awaken, you have like a level, and you are either S, which is the best, or A, B, C, D, or E. And this guy, he was the worst. He was an E level hunter. So he basically had no good abilities, and he goes to a dungeon, and in that dungeon,
Dungeon.
yeah, he awakens an ability that lets him level up. So he is the only person that can level up, so that's why he's solo leveling. And later on he gets a lot of powers. That army that you see, they kind of he kind of like can raise them as his shadows and a lot of things. So he basically becomes extremely powerful.
So he became the king later on, leader of
Yeah.
the old soldiers, because he
Right
went on
now,
the
at this
throne.
point right now, he's still kind of like hiding his ability, and there are like people that want to kill him because like he started like to rise up really fast, and some people died because of him, and some people are mad at him. So right now it's kind of like he's rising. So maybe like by the end of the season he will become the king. I don't know.
Maybe the end of season that he will fail, and he will just fight bounce back.
Yeah, bounce back.
Yeah, that's how it's gonna be, like, I don't know, but like different type of
Huh?
storyline.
Maybe. And you see like how there's like two there were like two guys, like the version with his long hair and like a small is when he didn't have the powers, and the version like he looks strong with short hair is after he got his powers and
Yeah.
like he started training and become more powerful.
Yeah.
Hmm.
What about the part that his eyes are popping out like a
I have no idea what that means.
patient?
I don't think that means anything,
I
to be
know.
honest, but
Maybe he's just fighting his inner stuff. I
yeah,
don't know.
maybe.
But does that, like, why can he get to be the one that's leveling up?
Because he survived
Solo.
he survived like a really extremely difficult dungeon, and kind of like that awakened his powers.
Also, that's a dungeon. That's not a mental hospital.
He was in a dungeon. The dungeon was where you saw like the scary faces at the beginning of the first opening. But there was never a hospital. I mean, he went to a hospital like for like one episode, but it was not a mental hospital.
Oh, okay. This is not a dungeon I like dungeon meshi dungeon.
Yeah. Okay, well, with that, we have reacted to the opening. So, yeah, it was a really interesting.
And it's first
yeah.
Korean anime.
Yeah, first Korean anime. So now we're reacting to different things.
Wait, maybe that's why it's different because it's Korean anime.
No, but it is a Japanese anime about a Korean manga.
Oh, okay.
It's still Japanese.
See, I know. So okay.
All right. So well, with that said, yeah, it has been a good reaction.
Yeah.
And
we're keeping out a train. We're keeping out with the train.
Yeah. Okay, and with that said, you have anything else to say?
If you like our video,
please like and subscribe. See you guys. Bye bye.
And Justin still haven't replaced the camera.
We'll do it soon. We'll do it soon.